The picture shows a parish church on a Sunday morning. People are hurrying to church so they can follow the rule of going to Mass. It is a serious sin to skip Mass on Sundays or holy days on purpose. To keep these days holy, we should go to Mass, avoid unnecessary hard work, and spend time doing good and religious activities. Healthy relaxation and good, innocent fun are allowed, as long as they don't interfere with our duties to God. However, people often treat Sunday as just a day for fun instead of worship. What does the third commandment forbid? The third commandment forbids doing unnecessary hard, physical work on Sunday. What is servile work? Servile work means work that uses physical labor more than mental effort. 1. Servile work is the kind of work usually done by laborers. Work that uses the mind more, like reading, writing, teaching, drawing, studying, or practicing music, is not servile and is not forbidden on Sunday. Doing servile work on Sunday is not a serious sin unless it lasts more than 2 hours or sets a bad example for others. 2. Employers who force their workers to do unnecessary servile work on Sunday break the third commandment. They should make it possible for employees to fulfill their religious duties. Holding trials and doing public buying and selling are also forbidden. Catholics should get their food and other Sunday needs on Saturday so stores do not have to stay open. 3. Not keeping Sunday holy can lead to real-life problems like sickness and poverty. God is the creator of nature and the author of the law. People who never rest on Sunday often harm their health and fall deeper into poverty. Those who skip Mass and ignore Sunday often fall into bad habits and sins. In the Bible we see that the Jews lost their holy city and were taken into captivity because they broke the Sabbath. When is servile work allowed on Sunday? Servile work is allowed on Sunday when it is needed for God's honor, for ourselves, or for our neighbor. 1. Getting the church ready for Mass is work for God's honor and may be done on Sunday. If women in a parish work all week and can only meet on Sundays, it is allowed for them to sew or repair church vestments on that day. 2. Everyday tasks like cooking, cleaning, sweeping, and buying necessary food are allowed on Sunday. Sewing is not allowed because it is usually not necessary. Servile work needed for someone's basic support, for the common good, or to prevent serious financial loss may also be done. Farmers may care for their animals and even harvest crops that would spoil otherwise. Jesus said, "The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath." Mark chapter 2 verse 27, meaning God does not want people to suffer because of the rule. 3. Servile work needed by a neighbor may be done on Sunday. For example, a farmer who took care of his own farm all week may help a sick neighbor with his farm on Sunday. 4. Those in charge of people who must work on Sundays, like police officers, soldiers, or supervisors, must make sure they can attend Mass when possible, if not every Sunday, then at least regularly. Homes should also be arranged so household workers can easily attend Mass. Are amusements forbidden on Sunday? Amusements are not forbidden on Sunday, only those that interfere with our Sunday religious duties are forbidden. 1. Sunday is a day of rest. We are allowed to relax and enjoy wholesome recreation. We should not focus too much on winning or losing in games. Being a good loser is better than being a proud or rude winner. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy because he rested from his work. Genesis chapter 2 verse 3. Even though God didn't need rest, he chose to show us the example of resting after 6 days of work. History has proven that resting 1 day a week is wise. For example, during the French Revolution, leaders tried to make a 10-day week, but it failed. Even the animals died from overwork without a weekly day of rest. 2. Going to late-night dances or parties on Saturday, even if they are not sinful, is not a good way to prepare for Sunday. People who stay up too late often oversleep and either miss Mass or attend without paying attention. A good example is New Year's Eve celebrations. People stay out all night, dancing and partying in fancy or revealing clothes, with makeup and decorations. Then some feel guilty and step out briefly to go to Mass, only to return to the party or sleep all day on January 1st, which is a holy day of obligation. This behavior does not match the command to keep the Lord's Day holy. 3. Some people use Sunday as a time to enjoy useless or sinful pastimes. It is a sad sight to see people overeating, drinking too much, dancing wildly, and showing off on Sunday. This abuses the holy day God gave us. The kingdom of God does not consist in food and drink. Romans chapter 14 verse 17. For many people, Sunday becomes nothing more than a day to have fun. What should be a side activity becomes the main focus. Many people even use Sunday for gambling, drinking, and other sins. In this way, God's day is disrespected and he is robbed of the honor due to him. 4. When Sunday becomes a day of vice and wild pleasure, morals begin to break down. This leads to broken families and eventually a broken society. When families stop worshiping together, they grow apart. Children become stubborn and disobedient. Fathers spend little time at home and know strangers better than their own kids. When children lose respect for parents, they soon lose respect for all authority, including the law. By forgetting God's day, people begin living like non-believers and risk dying without God's grace.